viewers, good morning, listeners, good morning, super citizens of Abuja, super citizens of Nigeria. You are welcome to another week. Today is 6th of November 2023. You are welcome to our station. You are welcome to the best of information, where we dish out information that is accurate and balanced. You are welcome to Citizen FM 93.7. We are broadcasting live from Labour House here in Central Business District, Abuja. It's time for newspaper review for this morning, 6th of November 2023. You are welcome to our station. You are welcome to our program. My name is Okikiola Kosim. Good morning. We are reviewing a lot of newspaper today. So many good news that are well written have been published on our national dailies, and they are all out there. But our duty is to review some of these newspapers and get accurate analysts to analyze some of the intents meant by the newspaper, particularly directing us to the messages or information policies of government for us to be able to understand and follow up and know where to come in and how to behave. This is newspaper review coming to you from Citizen FM 93.7. And we are starting this morning with Punch newspaper. Punch newspaper, this is one of the headline reads: Off-season, governor polls 220 police patrol vehicles deployed in Imo, Kogi, Bayelsa. Ahead of the November 11 governorship election in Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi states, the Inspector General of Police, Olukayode Egbetokun, has ordered the distribution of 220 operational vehicles for election security management. The force also deploy anti-riot equipment, including water cannons, armor personnel carrier, helmets, bulletproof vests, and tear gas canisters. You can get more of that story on the Punch newspaper this morning. Votes 15% of budget to health. Doctors urge President Tinubu. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors has urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to allocate at least 15% of the 2024 annual budget to the health sector. The president of NARD, Dr. Dele Abdullahi, disclosed this in an interview with the Punch on Sunday while decrying the exclusion of the health sector from the 2023 supplementary budget. You can see more of that story on the Punch newspaper this morning. Gas scarcity hits Lagos, Kano, Katsina, others. Scarcity of liquefied petroleum gas, also known as cooking gas, has hit Lagos and some other states in the country. The other affected states, according to findings by our correspondents, are Katsina, Sokoto, Delta, Kaduna, and Kano. The rise in price of the commodity has been noticed since late last month, causing a continuous rise in price. The Punch has learned. You can get more of that details from Punch newspaper this morning. And still on Punch newspaper this morning, details of 70 recovered corpses with police Abia government. The Abia state government has said the details of the 70 corpses recovered in the forest around Lokpanta cattle market in the Umenoishi local government area of the state are with security agencies. The Abia State Governor, Alex Oti, had last Sunday during the second edition of his monthly media chat in Umuahia, disclosed that security agencies discovered 70 decomposing corpses and numerous skeletons during a raid of the forest around the cattle markets. You can get the details of this news on Punch newspaper this morning. President Tinubu, Atiku, Obi should unite for Nigeria's progress. Oba Akiolu. The Oba of Lagos, Ridwan Akiolu, has urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his rivals in the 2023 presidential election, Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, among others, to come together and move Nigeria forward. Oba Akiolu, who spoke with our correspondent from the United Kingdom, said politicians should be more focused on the welfare of the people. You can get more of that details from Punch newspaper this morning. Good roads, key to economic development. OT. Abia State Governor Alex Oti has expressed the state government's determination to build roads that will enhance trade and commercial activities in the state. Oti, who said this on Sunday during the inauguration of the MCC/Old Express Road in Aba, also noted that his administration considers building good equality road and critical to improve vehicular movement and to giving businesses the enablement to strive. You can get more of that news coming from Punch this morning. And on the business decks of a Punch newspaper, Dangote repatriates $688 million from Africa operations. Dangote Industry Limited has revealed that it has so far repatriated over $687 million through various banks in Nigeria. In a statement on Sunday, the company said it brought in $576,000 through various banks in Nigeria, in addition to $111,000 million cash wrap around arrangement between Dangote Cement PLC and Ethiopia Airline. You can get more of that business from the business page of Punch newspaper. Away from Punch newspaper now, let's move straight to Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Devaluation pushes Nigeria's debt to 89.2 trillion naira. The devaluation of naira has increased Nigeria's debt profile by 20.6 trillion naira in 5 months. Daily Trust report. A data analyst by Daily Trust indicates that the new borrowing plans by the federal government will see the total debt level hit 89.2 trillion naira before the end of the year. You can get more of that news coming from Daily Trust this morning. Yes, still on Daily Trust. Poor quality graduates mobilized for youth service. NYSCDG. The Director General, National Youth Service Corps Brigadier General Dogara Ahmed, has said that poor quality graduate corps members relocation racketeering indicates facilities, wrong submission of graduates data, among others, are affecting the scheme. The NYSCDG said this while delivering a lecture titled Harnessing the Potential of Nigerian Youth for National Unity and Development at the 5th Convocation Lecture of the Edo State University, Uzairi, on Friday. You can get more of that news coming from Daily Trust this morning. Let's quickly move to the Nation newspaper this morning, and one of the headlines reads, Why Central Bank Must Bring Down Inflation, by Sanusi. Let's quickly check the news coming from our online platforms that we always rely on. I'm talking about penpushing.com. Penpushing.com is one of the most reliable and credible objective online newspaper platform. They are professional and well-groomed journalists with utmost respect for journalistic ethics, and they have lots of headlines, and I quickly want to take this. Nigerian journalist to honor founder Citizen FM Radio Najim Jima with Icon of Media Award. The founder of Citizen FM radio station with headquarters in Abuja, Alhaji Najim Jima, is to be honored with milestone recognition of media icon in Nigeria at a media ceremony organized by Nigerian Union of Journalism, NUJ. Pen Pushing reports that a statement by the chairman organizing committee of the events, Benga Onoyiga, and secretary Olayide Awosanya, said the event, which is the second edition, will hold on Thursday, 7 December 2023 at the Airport Hotel Ikeja, Lagos State. You can get more of that news coming from penpushing.com online newspaper platform. Also, still on penpushing.com, police intercept truckload of India hemp in Rivers State. The Rivers State Police Command has intercepted 300 parcels of cannabis sativa, popularly known as India hemp, during an operation in Port Harcourt, shortly after receiving credible information from informants. Pen Pushing reports that the Commissioner of Police, Nwoyi Emeka, made this known at a press conference held on Friday in Port Harcourt, explaining that police operative attached to the command's C4I intelligence unit intercepted the bus loaded. You can get more of this news coming from our online newspaper platform called penpushing.com. Still on penpush.com. 20 bodies recovered in Taraba State boat mishap. Twenty bodies have been recovered from the recent boat mishap that happened in Karimi Lamido local government of Taraba State. While it's recalled that boat was overloaded with bag of cement, iron rod, food items, animals, and over 100 passengers, including children. Pen Pushing reports that Commissioner of Special Duties and Social Development, Savior Noku, in accompanied of Deputy Governor Aminu Alkali, confirmed this development during a visit to Bineri, the community where the mishap happened. You can get more of this news from penpushing.com and our online platform newspaper. Yes, it's time to review the newspapers now, as we have listened to some of them we have picked randomly for us to know what is happening in the polity. And I have in the studio with me our in-house analyst, a public affair commentator, and a seasoned journalist and media consultant, Mr. Salman Salami. You are welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much for having me, sir.
You are welcome, sir. Mr. Salman Salami, you are welcome to the studio once again.
Thank you very much, sir.
How was your weekend, sir?
It's all right. We thank God.
Now, let's begin with the Punch newspaper, where we have the police said they have deployed 220 police patrol vehicle to all the states where the election is going to be holding very soon.
Well, I think the police is doing very, very well, and they are being proactive, knowing fully well that security is very key. We have always been having security problems during elections, and this is not acceptable. There is the need for the Nigerian police to ensure that this off-cycle election is not only free, fair, and credible, but it must also be transparent, and it must be crisis-free. Crisis-free in the sense that we will implore the Nigerian police to guarantee security so that all eligible voters will be able to cast their ballot. We are looking at a situation, or we want a situation whereby all the eligible voters in Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa State will be able to perform their civic responsibility. That is the only way to go.
Okay, that's the only way to go. We'll be back. And Mr. Salami, with the level of preparation by government, INEC, and police, what is your take on the election that is coming up in those states?
Once again, we believe that INEC is ready. We want to believe that INEC will do the needful and will ensure that all the parties, the political parties, they do the needful as well. Well, I think that the conduct of election is not for INEC alone. It is for everyone. And I believe that the electorate, the parties, the INEC, and the security agencies will all do all that they're supposed to do with a view to ensuring that we have a seamless, free, fair, credible, and transparent election come Saturday. And I want to implore our youth that they should not allow themselves to be used by politicians. They should ensure that they cast their vote and they go back home. Let it be each free and let it be violence free. I want all the parties to know that the whole world is watching Nigeria.
Let's quickly move to Abia State, where the governor is saying that over 70 corpses were recovered by police. What is your take on that?
It's a very sad story. Really, really sad. And thank God that the police have waded into the issue with a view to establishing the cause of death and why should it get to a level where it became a decomposing body. It is sad that the value we place on life is so, I don't know. It is sad that we have gotten to this, that life is cheap. Not only cheap, that bodies will decompose. This is a terrible situation. It is pathetic, it's inhuman, and I don't know. This is sad. This is really sad.
Yes, this is really sad. May God be there for us all. And let's quickly move to Lagos, where the Oba of Lagos is calling for a united front between the all the political leaders, particularly those who contested for the last election. What is your take on that, sir?
Well, it's a patriotic call. The Kabiyesi Oba Rilwanu Akeolu of Lagos has done what elders should do, calling on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the two presidential candidates of both the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party. I'm talking of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, to come together and join hands with Mr. President to move this country forward. I think this is what is expected of patriots. Election is over. It is no more time. The time for campaign has passed. This is the time for governance. And good governance is what most and all Nigerians require from the government. The two political candidates should, as a matter of patriotism, show signs that they are more interested in a united Nigeria, and this they can show by cooperating with the government and offering useful advice, and also at times when necessary constructive criticism, all geared towards moving this country forward. We do not have any other country.
We do not have.
Except Nigeria. And there is the need for all hands to be on deck. Even we, the citizens, we should do the needful. We should hold government accountable. Because it is when all of us do all we are expected to do that our country can move forward. And this country should realize its potentials. It is the giant of Africa. Don't let us be a giant with a feet of clay.
Okay, still on the country, you can see that it was reported that some doctors are calling on the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to budget 15% vote for health sector. Is this call in the right direction?
It is. It is. Health is wealth. And the greatest asset of any country is the human capital, the people. It's when the people are healthy that they can be productive. That is why government should invest in the healthcare delivery of Nigerians. We want a Nigeria where Nigerians can afford healthcare services, and when health will be accessible and affordable, and when all our teaching hospitals and research institutions, health research institutions, will be functional in such a manner that we will not need to go abroad for Medicare again. I am pleading with the government that healthcare sector should be given the necessary attention.
Okay. Healthcare should be given necessary attention from this government. Yes, it's time to bring in our super citizens to join us on this platform to help us to review as we are also reviewing. And you have seen the way our analyst has taken the analysis, the information that is coming from the newspaper into consideration, and he has put the right word to qualify some of those things as it's coming or as it's published. So we want to invite our super citizens to please join. You can call on these following numbers: 0903 2229 797, 0818 2222 206. I'll take it again: 0903 2229 797, 0818 2222 206. Those are the numbers you can call to join us on this platform. We have the first caller here on the line. Hello, good morning, super citizen of Nigeria. Where are you calling us from this morning?
Please, this is English not too much. English not too much. Me, I'm APC member. Now they speak English too much. No, I just talk well so that two people will hear my way.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that compliment. Thank you. Mr. Salman Salami, what will be your take on the Nigerian Union of Journalists that is honoring the founder of Citizen FM on award of Media Award Icon?
I will talk on that one, but let me quickly react to what the last caller said, that the English is too much and that we should just tell Tinubu. I think the National Orientation Agency should come in and educate Nigerians on the need to respect the office of the president. It is high time we know how to respect our people. We should respect Mr. President. Even if we don't, we should respect the office. The office of the president is such that must be respected. And of course, we do not have any other language. English is the lingua franca. And it is English we will speak.
Let's have another caller here. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Hello?
From Carol.
You said your name is what, please? The line is breaking. I can't hear you clearly. No. I can't hear you clearly. I can't hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning. And where are you calling us from?
John, calling from Napo.
Okay, Mr. John, good morning. What is your contribution?
police destroy about 120,000 police personnel.
220.
220.
Okay, to monitor the election.
In all the states that the election is coming
Yes.
up.
And police recover about 70 deposit calls in Abuja State.
Yes, sir.
You know, we value election than human being. We hear a lot of cases in Niger State, in different parts of the country. Then 22 people died. All those things, police cannot deploy, but they value election than human being. It's not the way the security agency to deploy their reason to monitor election than human being. Let us be secure first.
Okay.
Let the country be secure.
Okay.
Not for monitoring election. Anytime in the time of election, you see them deploy about 100,000, about 200,000, 500,000 to monitor election, and the life is not safe.
All right.
Please let them do the needful.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Where are you calling us from?
Good morning, my name is Kennedy. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you clearly now, Mr. Kennedy. Good morning.
I want to react on but before I react on the headline, our guest was talking about respecting the office, the number one office in Nigeria, the office of Mr. President. I was so surprised that somebody would call and then begin to say, we should start speaking English. For crying out loud, Mr. President understand English. So let me just leave it at that so that you don't be as if I am like.
Yes, it's okay. He has his opinion to bear too.
To what I want to say, talking about Abia State Governor, what he was talking. I think you read where he was talking about construction of some
roads. Yes.
In Abia State. Yes, it's a good step in the right direction. That is what we call governance. You don't think about your selfish interest. You think about the people you are serving. Their well-being and their comfort is the number one priority to any good leader. Not to tell us that you want to buy cars worth millions of naira that will not benefit the masses. So I want to say kudos to him, and I want other governors to keep into that. You think about what would benefit the people who voted you in and not your selfish interests. Thank you. God bless positive thinking Nigeria.
Thank you, Super Citizen Clement. Thank you. Mr. Salami, we are still on you.
Well, Mr. Kennedy has spoken very well, and that is the essence of governance, especially good governance. They are there to cater for the interest of the masses, the downtrodden masses. They do not have any other thing to do or to offer than good governance. And what do I mean? Nigerians need security. Nigerians need good roads, infrastructure, need for healthcare deliveries, education, and the economy in such a way that the purchasing power of our currency, the naira, should be such that Nigerians will be proud of. It is very important that the government should be alive to its responsibilities to the people. Very, very important.
And now let's quickly move to the Nigerian Journalists Union of Journalists honoring Icon of Media Award to Alhaji Najim Jima.
Well, I am very proud that one of our own, the impresario, the godfather of media practice, the grand master of journalism in Nigeria, is being honored. I'm talking of no other person than the enigmatic Alhaji Najim Jima, the founder of Citizen FM. Yes, I always say that it is better to appreciate man when he's alive, not when he's gone. It is good to note that our own man, the godfather of modern day journalism, is being appreciated in his own lifetime. Those of us who have been privileged to drink from his deep fountain of knowledge do know that Alhaji Najim Jimo is a personification of robust journalism. He's a media man par excellence. And we thank God for his life. He has mentored so many people. He keeps on mentoring us. With him, we are always happy that this profession will go places. He's a man of the people, very humble and humane man of God. All we can say is to thank the NUJ, Nigerian Union of Journalism, for finding him worthy of this honor. He merited it. He has earned the honor. Thank you.
Yes, Alhaji Najim Jima has merited the honor, and on behalf of the staffs and the management and staff of this Citizen FM 93.7, want to say congratulations to an icon of media. Thank you. Mr. Salami, please, can we quickly move to the cooking gas scarcity that hits some states in Nigeria? But before then, let's take this caller. Hello, who is on the line and where are you calling us from?
Good morning, Miss Clement from Manaba.
Miss Good Citizen Clement, good morning. How was your weekend?
Thank God, sir.
Quickly, can you make your point because we are running out of time?
Sorry, the cup that was recovered in Abuja State by excuse me. But who are those cups? What really happened in Abuja State? You see, if we look at the state of the nation with all this kind of here and there, okay, Benue State now, strictly, Taraba, yet I was expecting that maybe after the exit of Buhari, we have nothing like clean in Nigeria again. Because since the exit of Buhari, I've never heard of Fulani herdsmen killing here and there again. That is to tell you that we are consumed with sentiment. I don't know exactly how Nigeria really want to go in this kind of situation. You get my point?
Yes, I'm with you.
Particularly in this Benue State, I was even expecting that maybe after the tenure of Buhari, there will be nothing like problem in Benue. Until today, the problem is still there, and we tend to play politics with everything that happened in this country, and we want to get it right. How are we going to get it right? I think it is high time we really need to know exactly what is Nigerian problem. Thank you and have a good day, my brother.
Thank you, Mr. Clement. Mr. Salami, we're talking about the scarcity of gas that hits some states in Nigeria. These are things that poor man use to make life means. What is your take on this?
Well, the government needs to step up its activities, and a situation whereby today it is scarcity of PMS, tomorrow is scarcity of essential commodity, and now it is the scarcity of gas. This is not acceptable. The government should try as much as possible to make life comfortable for the people. The government is there to cushion the effect of hardship, to reduce hardship, and to make life meaningful and better, the welfare and well-being is the main reason for government to be so called.
Yes, Mr. Salami, I think we have to leave it there for today. Thank you for always being here and for your contributions. We want to thank super citizens of Nigeria and super citizens who have called us. Thank you very much. This is much we can take on this program this morning. Join us tomorrow for another edition of this program. Thank you very much. My name is Okikiola Kosen.